Yeah, so I'm going to talk a little bit about just the basics of stand-up paddling. Okay, so when you first get on the board, you put it in the water, and you want to go deep enough so it's still shallow. So you want to make sure you're deep enough so the fin doesn't touch the bottom. And then the handle is right in the middle of the board, so that's where you want your weight balanced right around the middle of the board. So when you're starting out, you just get up on the board on your knees, and have your knees kind of right where that handle is. All the boards have a handle in the middle, so you don't want to be too far back or too far forward, because you want the board to be flat in the water. And then on your knees, you can take a few strokes, but you switch sides, you switch your hands, and you just kind of get used to paddling a little bit. And obviously, if you're paddling on one side, the board's kind of going to turn that way, so then you want to switch to the other side, so try to kind of go in a straight line more. That's so you switch the paddle back and forth, make the paddle go the board go forward. And then if you feel comfortable and you're ready to stand up, put the paddle in front of you like this, get up on your feet, put the paddle in the water right away, and start paddling. Try to stand up straight, look ahead, like look at the horizon. The other side of the lake, don't look down at your feet, because that's going to make you fall in probably. So try to stand up straight, look ahead of you, and just get that board going. Like by moving, it makes the board more stable. If you're standing still or moving backwards, then it's much more tippy. Try to get the paddle in the water, get that board moving right away. So and then when you're paddling, the blade always goes forward, kind of angled away from you. Like a lot of beginners will hold their paddle like this, which is backwards. So you should have the paddle kind of angled forward like this. I don't know, it seems like intuitively people think it's like this, but this way you get a better angle on the water when you're paddling. It's directly to hold it. About the stroke technique, you don't really want to bring your paddle too far back behind you. So try to keep the paddle stroke forward, like put your paddle in pretty far in front of you, bring it to your feet, and then come out by your feet. So don't anything kind of behind your feet is kind of wasted energy. You're kind of pushing the board down, you're lifting the water up and pushing yourself down. It actually slows you down. So try to keep the stroke in front, forward. And then the other thing is usually beginners will just use only their arms to paddle, like pushing with the top arm and pulling with the bottom arm. And that's, you kind of tire out your arms, it's not very effective. So what I always try to get people to do is use their whole body, you use like kind of a twisting motion, and you unwind, you wind up your body and unwind your body. So see how I'm moving my paddle with hardly bending my arm. I'm not really using my arm, it's just a twisting motion. That way you use your whole body, your core muscles, your back muscles, not just your arms. Like most beginners are like this, just your arm. That just much more efficient if you can use your whole body. Yeah, so ready to get started?
trouble melts like lemon drops high above the chimney top. That's where